Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this the job that I'm supposed to do? Why would someone decide to start over at the peak of their career? Am I regretting it? When I made the decision to leave, I was living my best life. I was in a city that I loved. I had the title, I had the pay, I was traveling, I was socializing, yet somewhere I was just not feeling like this was it. Why am I doing all of this? Who am I sharing this with? What's this grind for? Am I really enjoying it? Now, I went from a large corporation to a smaller startup, expecting to learn different things and challenge myself. I loved the mission and the vision that the companies had, which is why I joined them. But the day-to-day grind was just the same old thing everywhere. And the biggest thing was I was tired and frustrated 7 days out of the week. I thought the work week was only 5 days. I was not doing the things outside of work that I used to do to balance out my energy. And so in the type of work I did, it was a very masculine, aggressive, go, go, go. And outside of work, I would do things that were more creative and feminine and nurturing. And I was not getting the chance to do that anymore because I was just so drained from everything that was happening over the week if I wasn't also working on the weekends. It just wasn't balanced. All of a sudden, I start getting sick. For several months, I had been exploding. I start getting all of these weird physical symptoms that I had never had before. Started going to the doctor and they had nothing to tell me. Nothing came back in my tests to say that I was actually sick or something was wrong with me. I remember very clearly there was a day I was on a business trip. I came back after a long day. I was sitting in my hotel room, just got off the phone with my mom. And I was sitting there and I was asking myself, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this the job that I'm supposed to do? As soon as I asked myself that question, I deflated. I literally deflated like a balloon. And 2 days later, I went into the office and it was exactly as I expected. This was not where I was meant to be. My body already knew months ahead. So I will have you guys know, your body is telling you a lot. Other than kind of the illnesses, I just felt this calling of, this is just not what I'm supposed to do anymore. I am supposed to move on and do something else. Now, was everything I did a complete waste? No. There is always a journey that we're on, and each of those was a stepping stone, whether it's undergrad or graduate school or the jobs that I was in, the people that I was working with, the skills that I learned, the situations that I was in, whether they were good or bad. Everything is a learning opportunity. And so what I started realizing is I was growing as a person. I was changing, but the environment that I was in was not. And so it was just time for me to find the environment that was for me, the new me, the more empowered me. So you're probably wondering, a year later, was it the right decision? Did I make the right decision to not go back to corporate America? I will tell you, it was the best decision that I have made. Have I been making as much money as I was then? No, but I can tell you I am much happier. I have spent that time to heal and grow and work on my business as a transformational coach. And how can I be a transformational coach if I don't transform myself first? And so it's been an amazing journey. I've been traveling. I have been taking different classes. I've been spending more time with my family. I have been setting up my new home. And God, do I love the flexibility. I can pretty much get up, do anything I want, whenever I want. And so having that flexibility of my schedule is amazing. So you might be wondering, why am I telling you this now? Tomorrow we are going to experience a Scorpio full moon and eclipse. And what that means is we are expected to have lots of transformations. So you might already be experiencing some of this energy. There's a lot going on in the planets right now. We also have Mercury retrograde, so things might be going wrong. People from the past might be coming back. And so what I will say is, if things are falling out of your life, don't fight it. Let it go. Try to see and understand, what is it making space for? If I didn't make the decision to let go of that corporate safety and paycheck, I would have not been here today talking to you guys. Now, I wouldn't recommend everyone just go in tomorrow and turn in your resignation letter. There are a lot of things that I did before I made this decision to leave. If you are interested, if you are thinking about making this transition, leave a comment. And I'd love to know what you're going through, what part of your transition you're in. Definitely subscribe, because I will be posting more information about my journey. What are the things that I did? What are the things that happened after I made that transition and decision to transition? And how did I handle it? So stay tuned. Looking forward to guiding you through your transformation.